Also, if you prioritize fat and don't eat sometimes, your muscles will not fall off. I just want to kind of get that out there and say that it won't happen. I went from not fasting here and basically eating the way that most people do, eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I wanted to see, if I could actually put on some muscle, or if I would waste away if I didn't eat every 2 to 3 hours. I did not waste away. And in fact, what I do now, what I've worked into my life since, is intermittent fasting in very much a similar way to the way that you advocate, which, let's just say, it tends to work a lot more seamlessly right at the beginning for men. As we talked about with Dr. Sarah Gottfried, sometimes it's a little trickier with women. So you don't just want to jump right into doing a 72-hour fast to see what happens. You want to start slow. One thing that I know a lot of people are probably asking about right now, what the heck is Bulletproof Coffee? Why would you put butter in your coffee? Why would you do a ketogenic fast?
All right, let's talk about straight intermittent fasting and then how Bulletproof intermittent fasting works into that.
Yeah.
So straight intermittent fasting says that you don't eat for 18 hours a day, but you eat a normal amount of calories the rest of the day. So if you're going to eat 2,500 calories, that means you have like a really nice big dinner. This sounds almost unimaginable, except that you feel really good. You wake up in the morning and you're not really that hungry, and the hunger passes, and all of a sudden you get more mental focus, you feel good, and you start burning fat. What I found, though, with my clients who have really intense cognitive load during the day is that it was causing problems, because right around noon is when you start getting really like, okay, it's been a while since I ate. I had dinner last night, and I'm getting a little cold. Like, I ran out of calories, and I'm losing my focus. Well, it's not bad to get cold and lose focus if you're trying to stimulate the body to change things, but if you're trying to like run a board meeting, it's a problem. So in my own experience, this was happening too. I decided that I would look at this invention that I've made called Bulletproof Coffee, and we'll get into that in a second, and use that in the morning during the fast. And this is something that I'd never seen on anything. I honestly think I invented this fat in the morning thing. Maybe I didn't. If someone else invented it, email me, please. I'll give you credit. What I realized was that if I had pure fat, including the upgraded MCT oil that I make, and my coffee, and butter, I was not triggering any of the carbohydrate or any of the protein digesting machinery. So my body still thinks I'm fasting, but I get the calories. And it just so happens that the upgraded MCT oil I use helps with putting your body into a state of ketosis, which means fat burning mode instead of sugar burning mode. So all of a sudden, all the cold and the lack of energy went away. And I even wrote about women and bulletproof intermittent fasting, because women need the fat more. So rather than just jumping in, I'm going to eat nothing, if you have just fat, even a tablespoon of fat in the morning, it takes the edge off the hunger, and it keeps your brain awake and aware and focused, but you still get all the cellular benefits and the hormonal benefits of a fast.